Honorable Minister for Agriculture, Rural and Maritime Development, Waterways, Environment, the Honorable Mahendra Reddy. You have the floor.
As the Speaker said, I thank the Honourable Member for asking this question. The Speaker said to address the challenge posed by climate change, we need conscious strategic reorientation of waterways management practices and an integrated holistic approach to managing waterways-related challenges. Mr. Speaker said, up till now, we have taken our waterways for granted. There has been generally a lack of appreciation of the importance of waterways to the country, to our social, cultural, and economic status of the country. We have to do a lot in terms of protecting our waterways, not only to take advantage of the benefits from waterways towards the livelihood of the rural maritime community, to the agriculture sector, for transportation, but also to ensure that waterways does not pose a threat to communities, to our infrastructure, to our roading network. The Speaker said, at the Ministry of Waterways and Environment, flood risk and riverbank erosion is elevated to the strategic projects delivered under the Drainage and Protection Program. Mr. Speaker said, I will be giving more details about the importance of waterways, the establishment, the historical background of the Waterways and Environment Ministry later on this week, during my end-of-week statement. But I will now provide response to the specific question that was asked. The Speaker said the Drainage and Flood Protection Program allows for the provision of adequate infrastructure to mitigate the impacts of flooding, including riverbank protection of vulnerable communities. The Speaker said briefly the following projects were carried out for the 2018-19 fiscal year, which was completed this year. The riverbank protection works for Wunibau, Navua at a cost of $561,292, just completed this year. The Waniwanga River Training Works, currently underway at a cost of $984,000. The Nandakuni River Bank Protection Work at a cost of $975,000. These works are currently being temporarily suspended due to the damaged FRA bridge, and therefore there's a limitation on the bridge, and therefore we're not able to take materials across. So we will commence work on this project once the bridge is repaired, and we are in discussion with the FRA, and we should be able to progress maybe within a month's time or so. We're hoping. The Speaker said the above programs is approximately benefiting 11,700 Fijians. Moreover, apart from the above projects, our engineers had completed survey and detailed designs for approximately 10 other riverbank protection works, some of which will be implemented in this fiscal year. Honourable Speaker said, for the fiscal year 2019-20, the current one, the following activities are planned. Wandina Savo Village River Training Works, the value of $634,000. Mr. Speaker said, when I say river training, is a technical term, which means that, when the river bank erosion takes place, then the water, the stream flow, changes its course. So with the training work, what we're trying to do is to get the water flow in the middle of the river so that scouring or river bank erosion doesn't take place. So Wandina River Training Works with the value of $634,000 will be undertaken this year. Wanimbuambua in Wanindoi Bank Protection Works with the cost of $117,000. Wailangi Village in Tavuni Drainage Improvement Works with a cost of $400,000. Penang River Mouth Dredging, Mr. Speaker, so you may recall, we did extensive work, close to $1.3 million in Reki Reki, and that has mitigated the flooding that was there for last 2 decades. The commercial sector were raising the issue. We have solved that. But in that, the two other part was, one was the riverbank opening. We need to open the river mouth, and two is upstream. From the town, we did it 1 kilometer upstream, and then from the town, we did 3 kilometers downstream. So what we want to do, two things is we want to open the river mouth, and number two is we want to extend the cleaning of the waterways upstream from where we left. So the Penang River Mouth Dredging Phase 1, with the value of $252,000 will be done this year, planning to do in this physical year. Neumba River mouth, an offshore channel. At the moment, we need to do an EIA study for that. $80,000 for that has been allocated to do the environmental impact assessment. Nawaka River alignment, at the moment, we need to do an EIA, and $45,000 has been allocated for that. And then the Penang River dredging upstream, we have allocated $97,000 to undertake the EIA. So, the Speaker said, whenever we are tinkering with the waterway, which will diverse its course or will change its original course or pathway, then we have to undertake an environmental impact assessment. But when we are restoring the river to its original state, then we'll do an environmental management plan, so that when you're restoring the river to its original state, then we want to ensure that environmental damage is minimized or negligible. So in this case, we are doing an EIA because we are we're dealing with the natural course of the river. Mr. Speaker, we're also looking at river training works for Sabu village, which has commenced and is expected to be completed by December, end of December. For Wanyuanga village, river training works are currently underway and is expected to be completed by end of October. Wanyimbuambua river bank protection work is expected to be completed by end of November this year. Speaker said to help build resilience of coastal communities to the impact of climate-induced coastal erosion, storm surge, and coastal flooding, relevant projects are currently being carried out under the Coastal Protection Program. So the ones that are outlined, these are the riverbank protection works. So in the coastal protection, we're looking at Nandaro village protection work, which is just completed at a cost of $431,000. Those who have travel along the Kings Road, you have seen the Nandaro village protection work that was undertaken. Lamini village coastal protection work was completed at the cost of $1 million. Namoli village coastal protection works at the cost of $700,000, about to be completed in Latoka, Namoni village. Those who have passed through that, recently there was a visit by the parliamentary group which had a meeting in Nandi. And then Rukuruku Levu village coastal protection work at the cost of $437,000 is expected to be completed by October. As the Speaker again, for there are 20 coastal protection works which we are looking at implementing this year. Namuana village in Tabuki district, schools seawall. Bua Island seawall project, $1.2 million. The Namuana village one is close to $1 million, $916,000. The Bua Island seawall project, $1.2 million. Nai Sao village coastal protection work, $314,000. Matinivere village coastal protection project, $242,000. Nawaisoma village coastal protection project, $342,000. Draubuni village coastal protection works, $450,000. Mr. Speaker, we have started works for the following ones. Namuana village work, we have started. Draubuni village work, we have commenced work on that. Should be completed by December. Rukuruku Levu coastal protection works have been rolled out, should be completed by 30th of October. Namoli village work should be ending in October. We have done about 85% of the work has been done. Speaker it is evident that we live in a part of the world where sea level rise is a reality. Our Honorable Prime Minister has been the champion of this, and Honorable Prime Minister is leading this, and at the local, domestically, we are doing a lot of work to protect our communities, our infrastructure, and our natural resources, and we are determined to do that. Honorable Speaker we are using a combination of tools and instruments, both nature-based solutions as well as structural engineering solutions. And Mr. Speaker we want to use more and more nature-based solutions to respond to a problem caused by nature. Mr. Speaker that that's sustainable and also within our means in terms of financial resources. Thank you.
I thank the